Unit 16. Where's the post office? Vocabulary.
Hi everyone! It's so nice to see you again in another vocabulary lesson of English Grade 5. In the city or town where we live, there are many public places and buildings. Today, I'm going to introduce you to some of them. Let's see what they are. Bus stop, post office, museum, stadium, restaurant. Are you ready? Let's start. Bus stop. I go to work by bus every day. Do you know where I can take a bus? Right, it's the bus stop. A bus stop is a place where a bus regularly stops for passengers to get on and off. A bus can stop at many bus stops. A bus stop is often marked with a sign. People look at the sign to know the route or the streets that the bus goes by. Let's say the word together. Bus stop, bus stop, bus stop. Is there a bus stop near your house? I often take bus number 25 at the bus stop near my house to my office. When I was at the bus stop yesterday, a foreigner came and asked me the way to Huantian Lake. Post office. I wrote a letter to my friend in Australia. Do you know where I can send it?
Post office.
Excellent! It's the post office. A post office is the place where you can buy stamps and send letters or parcels. Last Christmas, my cousin sent me a late Christmas present from New York, so I had to go to the post office to collect it. Let's say it together. Post office, post office, post office.
How can I get to the city post office?
Turn left. The post office is on the corner of the street, between the bookshop and the flower shop.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Museum. I'm going to have an extra class this Friday morning. I want to take my students to a place where they can learn more about history and culture. Oh, I know a place. It's the museum. A museum is a place where people keep and display historical, scientific, artistic, or cultural objects. So, there are many different types of museums in the city. For example, a museum of history or a museum of art. Listen and repeat after me. Museum, museum. M-U-S-E-U-M, museum. I think I'll take my students to the Museum of History this Friday morning. I hope they will have a great time there. Do you often visit the museums? What museum did you visit? Stadium. Now, let's see the next public place. Stadium. Stadium. A stadium is a large ground with rows of seats around it. People use stadiums for sports events and musical performances. I think the National Stadium, Mỹ Đình, is the largest stadium in Vietnam. Listen. Stadium. S-T-A-D-I-U-M. S-T-A-D-I-U-M. Stadium. Our sports day will be in the stadium near our school next month. Look! Thousands of people are at Old Trafford Stadium watching the football match between Chelsea and Manchester United. Restaurant. Do you often eat out? I often go to restaurants with my family to celebrate special events. A restaurant is a place where you can buy and eat a meal. Restaurant. Restaurant. It's spelled R-E-S-T-A-U-R-A-N-T. Restaurant. The spaghetti in the Italian restaurant on Mall Street is very delicious. At the weekend, that restaurant is very crowded, so we need to get there early. You've learned 5 new words in today's lesson. Let's take a look at them again. Bus stop, post office, museum, stadium, restaurant. That's all for today. See you next time. Goodbye.
Unit 16. Where's the post office? Vocabulary.
Hi students, welcome to another vocabulary lesson for English Grade 5. Let's see what we're going to learn in today's lesson. Take. Go on foot. Get on. Get off. Stop. Get lost. Are you ready? Let's begin. Take. Let's start with the first word. Take. Take. Take means to use a means of transportation to go to a place. You can take a bus, take a train, take a plane, or take a boat. Listen. Take. Take. It's spelled T-A-K-E. Take. The little kids over there often take a bus to school. Peter took a plane to go visit his grandparents last month.
Excuse me, how can I get to Meeting Stadium?
Oh, you can take bus number 16. You can wait for it at the bus stop over there. Go on foot. When you want to go somewhere near your house, you don't need to take a bus or ride a bike. You can go on foot. Go on foot simply means to walk to somewhere. Listen and repeat after me. Go on foot. Go on foot. Go on foot. Did you go to school on foot, Linda?
Yes, I did. My house is near my school, so I go to school on foot every day.
Yesterday, I didn't take a bus to school because it was still early. I decided to go on foot to enjoy the fresh air and beauty of the city. Get on. Get off. Look, some people are getting on the bus. Some other people are getting off the bus. Get on and get off. Get on means to get into a bus, a train, or a plane, while get off means to leave a bus, a train, or a plane. Those little kids are getting on the school bus. When Peter's father got off the plane yesterday, it was raining very hard. Now repeat after me. Get on. Get off.
Excuse me, how can I get to les Zoo?
You can get on bus number 26, and then you get off at the next bus stop. Les Zoo is next to the bus stop. Stop. The next word is stop. Stop. When a vehicle stops, it no longer moves or runs. Bus number 26 stops at the entrance of les Zoo. Let's say the word together. Stop. Stop. It's spelled S-T-O-P. Stop. The bus doesn't stop at this station. We need to get off at the next one. Last weekend, I went to the countryside by coach. When it stopped, I saw a beautiful garden full of roses next to the station. Get lost. In big cities, there are a lot of streets and lanes, so it may be difficult to find the way, and we can get lost. Get lost. Get lost. Get lost. When you go to a foreign country, you should bring a map to avoid getting lost. When you get lost, don't be scared. You can ask people there for directions. You've learned all the new words for today. I think they are quite easy to remember, right? Now let's review them one more time. Take. Go on foot. Get on. Get off. Stop. Get lost. Try to use them when you talk about how you get to somewhere. Goodbye. See you soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Renee. It's nice to see you again. Today, the weather is fine. It's great weather to go traveling. Have you ever been to Ho Chi Minh City? It's a very big and crowded city. My student Mai has come to Ho Chi Minh City. She wants to visit Saigon Central Post Office, but she doesn't know where it is. So, she will have to ask for directions. Do you know how to ask for and give directions? Let's learn about it in our lesson today. Unit 16. Where's the post office? Lesson 1. To ask for directions to a place, we use the structure excuse me, where's the plus place. As you can see, there are two parts in this question. Excuse me and where's the plus place. Whenever you want to ask a stranger for help, you should start by saying, excuse me, to politely get their attention. After saying, excuse me, we can raise a question to ask for directions by saying, where's the plus place? Listen one more time. Excuse me, where's the plus place? Well, that's quite easy, right? For example, if you want to ask for directions to Central Park, you can say, excuse me, where's Central Park? Or you can say, excuse me, where's the bus stop? When you want to know the way to the bus stop. When someone asks you for directions to somewhere, you can use the following structure to give them directions. It's plus location of place. There are many words and phrases to describe the location of a place. Let's learn about them. Opposite. Next to. Between. Left, or on the left, or to the left of. Right, or on the right, or to the right of. On the corner of the street. Now, let's do the following activity. Look at the map and then fill in the blanks with the correct words and phrases that you've learned. Have you finished? Let's check together. The library is opposite the restaurant. The cinema is between the library and the cafe. The bank is on the corner of the street. The cafe is to the left of the cinema. The library is to the right of the cinema. The cinema is next to the library. Brilliant! You did so well. There are two things you need to remember. The first one is, you should say thank you to the person who has done something nice and helpful for you. And the second one is to say, you're welcome, to respond to someone when they say thank you. It is necessary and important to show your politeness. We've just learned how to ask and answer the question about the location of a place in today's lesson. It sounds easy, but you have to practice a lot to say it correctly. Before the end of the lesson, let's watch a short video to review what we've learned.
Excuse me, where is the National Cinema?
It's on the corner of the street.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, where is the toilet?
It's over there, next to the bookshop.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Now it's time to say goodbye. See you in the next lesson. Bye-bye.
everyone! In the last lesson, we learned how to ask for and give directions to a place. To do this, we use the structures excuse me, where's the plus place and it's plus location of a place. In today's lesson, we will learn to continue this topic, but with other new structures. It will be a very useful lesson. Let's get started. Unit 16. Where's the post office? Lesson 2. Before we start the lesson today, let's watch the following video.
Hi, Akiko. Hi, Mai. Akiko, how can I get to Sunny Bookshop?
It's quite far from here. Walk along this street to the bus stop. And then you can take bus number 26. It stops in front of the entrance of Sunny Bookshop.
That's very kind of you. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
In the video, instead of using the structure, excuse me, where's the plus place, to ask for directions, Mai used another question. Do you remember what it was? Right. She asked, how can I get to the bookshop? So when you want to ask for directions to somewhere, we can use one more structure that starts with how can I get to plus the place you want to go. Let me show you some more examples. How can I get to Hanoi Tower? How can I get to Ha Long Bay? To answer this question, we have two ways. The first one is to use imperatives. For example, turn left. Turn right. Go straight ahead. Go out of plus place or street. Go or walk along. We can also use these imperatives to answer the question, excuse me, where's the plus place, when the place is far from your position. Now let's watch the video again and see how Akiko gives Mai directions to Sunny Bookshop.
Akiko, how can I get to Sunny Bookshop?
It's quite far from here. Walk along this street to the bus stop. And then you can take bus number 26. It stops in front of the entrance of Sunny Bookshop.
As you can see, besides showing Mai the way, Akiko told her about the means of transportation to Sunny Bookshop by saying, you can take bus number 26. So, to give directions by using a means of transportation, you can use you can plus verb. Remember that the verb here can be walk or take plus a means of transportation. Or you can use go plus by plus a means of transportation. Sometimes you just need to use the short form by saying by plus a means of transportation. For example,
How can I get to Hanoi Tower?
you can walk there. It's on the corner of this street.
How can I get to Ha Long Bay?
By boat. So you've learned 2 ways to ask for and give directions to somewhere in Unit 16. I hope you can use them interchangeably and correctly. Now it's time for you to practice. There are some sentences with blanks on the screen. You need to read and fill in those blanks. After that, we'll check together. Are you ready? Let's go. Have you finished? Let's check together. 1. How can I get to the post office? Walk along this street, then turn left to Apple Street. The post office is at the end of the street, next to Nancy Flower Shop. 2. How can I get to Fukuoka Island? You can take a boat. 3. How can I get to Ho Chi Minh City? By plane. 'Did you have all correct answers? Good job! That's all for today. I hope now you know the way to ask for and give directions. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye!
Unit 16. Where's the post office? Pronunciation. Intonation.
Hi everyone! It's so nice to see you again. Today, we'll continue our series of lessons about intonation in WH question and its answer. Are you ready? Let's start. Here comes the pair of sentences for us to practice today. As you know, normally a WH question and its answer have falling intonation. That means we should let our voice go down at the end of each sentence. All right, now listen to me. Where's the post office? Where's the post office? It's opposite the stadium. It's opposite the stadium. Let's say both of them one more time. Where's the post office? It's opposite the stadium. Now it's your turn to practice. Show me how you make a falling intonation when you say these sentences. Where's the post office?
Where's the post office?
It's opposite the stadium.
It's opposite the stadium.
All right. Now, let's listen to Ling and Tom practice these sentences.
Where's the post office?
It's opposite the stadium. Where's the post office?
It's opposite the stadium.
Great job! What about you? Can you read as well as Ling and Tom? Saying a sentence with suitable intonation is getting easier and easier after each lesson, isn't it? Remember to apply what we've learned when speaking English. It'll help you speak English as well as a native speaker. See you next time!